In 2 weeks in Kansas City, and this map shows the locations of each of those homicides. And right now, detectives have very few leads, if any. 41 Action News anchor Cynthia Newsom is live following the story for us. And Cynthia, detectives are not shy about admitting that they could use the public's help right now.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Johnny-Ann. Detectives are desperate for tips, and they don't mind saying so because their #1 priority here is solving those unsolved murder cases, getting those murderers and putting them behind bars. Now, let's take a look at some of the crime scenes that we've covered. 5 murder cases so far this year, this month, unsolved. Homicide detectives at each of the crime scenes collected evidence and questioned people, but so far they have come up empty. Now, police are convinced that someone in each case saw something that could be the key to cracking the case. The only common denominator at each of the crime scene is grieving relatives and friends distraught that their loved one is dead and the murderer is still walking around free to possibly murder someone else. Homicide detectives are encouraging witnesses to be brave and do the right thing.
The tips lead us in the right direction, and they're absolutely helpful. But we still need individuals to say, this is what I saw, this is who did it, and I'm willing to step forward and testify to that fact.
So if you saw one of the 5 unsolved murders so far this month, or any unsolved murder, police are asking you to call the homicide detectives and tell them what you saw. Now, coming up at 6 on 41 Action News, I'm going to tell you the story of a woman whose son was murdered 6 years ago. Her son was 17 years old. We're going to have that story coming up. Reporting live in downtown Kansas City, Cynthia Newsom, 41 Action News.